Seth, and that is short for Seth. It's not Seth or anything like that. The name Seth is not really a common name. I mean, does anybody out here actually know anybody else named Seth? Okay, a couple, all right, but it's not a common name. And actually, if I meet somebody with the same name as me, I actually get a little defensive, like, hey, listen here, buddy, this is my name. You go find your own gimmick for attention, okay? So, I got on the beard bandwagon a little while ago, and pretty much ever since I grew this beard, I've been confused as a lumberjack, outdoorsman, Paul Bunyan's long-lost second cousin twice removed. But I'm just actually the opposite. I'm an indoorsman. I've traded my ice shack for a man cave and my fishing pole for a remote control. Or a beer, or really anything with liquor in it. Actually, I gotta correct myself here. I don't have a man cave, it's a gender-neutral cave. So anybody is welcome into my cave. I do enjoy some outdoor activities, though. I do like to go golfing, but only in Canada, because they got a great conversion rate up there. Par 3 is a par 6, a par 4 is a par 7. I got 7 handicap up at Emerald Greens in Thunder Bay. I need 2 more for foursome next weekend if anybody's interested. Talk to me after the show. I work for a living, a stereotypical blue-collar job. I drive a van, a big white rusty van with no windows. Perhaps you see me in every neighborhood association email about the weird guy at the park taking pictures. I'm automatically a suspect in every child abduction in the Twin Cities metro area. Actually, you don't have to worry about me though, I'm just a drug dealer. I mean, I actually deliver drugs to hospitals and pharmacies, so I guess you could say I do have candy in the back of my van, Vicodin and Viagra, fun stuff like that. And it's a pretty easy gig, just sit around in a van, drive around, and just pass a drug test every couple months, which reminds me, I had to pee in a cup the other day. I mean, I really had to go to the bathroom, and all I had was a plastic cup, and I was not going to make it to my next stop. So, as a drug dealer, or pharmaceutical transport technician, as I like to call myself, I've really been trying to keep in tune with the presidential race this year. Between Hillary and Trump, whoever wins, it's really going to have an impact on myself and others in the delivery business. A lot of people are saying they're going to leave the country if they win. Well, if those people actually do leave the country, it's really going to ease up my morning rush hour commute. So I drive a lot of miles for work in my van, and I get bored when I drive, and I get hungry, so I stop, eat a lot. My favorite place to go, Taco Bell. I love Taco Bell. Which is kind of funny because it's just wet dog food on a tortilla shell. I mean, if you were to take a can of Alpo and dump it on a tortilla shell, I'd be like, dude, that's disgusting. You sprinkle a little cheese and lettuce and taco sauce, and you wrap it up in a Taco Bell wrapper? Like, yeah, I'll have that. Hey, let's go get a grande meal. This is good, delicious. And, Taco Bell is a bad habit. I know this because I go to Taco Bell like 3 or 4 times a day. I need like a system in place, like something similar to what the president has when he wants to launch a nuclear attack. He's got the guy with the suitcase and he's got to give the launch codes. I'm gonna hire one of my friends to carry around a suitcase with my wallet in it, and anytime I walk into a Taco Bell, I gotta give him my lunch code. And I'm gonna have a couple friends that I have to call, get their lunch code. It'd be something like this. I call my friend and he'd be like, hey, I don't know, it's the 3rd day in a row you've been to Taco Bell. Is this a good idea? We must attack this hunger with a quesarito. This is our only option. Yeah, my wife doesn't like it when I get Taco Bell or really any fast food. And it's not that I'm gonna get fat, she just doesn't want me to spend all this money. And sometimes she surprises me. She'll call me after work one day, and this is kind of how we dirty talk a little bit. She'll say, you know what I want right now? Something big, hard, shell with cheese and lettuce. Ooh, Taco sounds so good right now. So yes, I'm married. Sorry, ladies and guys. And actually, ever since I started doing this comedy stuff, my in-laws are always saying, hey, you should do some jokes about your crazy mother-in-law. tell him, well, if you guys didn't force me to drink every time I hung around you, I probably could remember the stuff she did. So, my wife and I, we became homeowners recently, and we figured, to ease up the mortgage payment each month, we'd get a roommate. So our 3-year-old daughter lives with us, and she pays us $250 a month in rent. She just doesn't know it yet, but she'll find out shortly after she graduates high school. Being a parent is fun. It's a lot of fun. And it's pretty easy, especially with the technology we have these days. I mean, 15 years ago, if you'd have told me I could use my cell phone and I could be ordering a pizza, pay my credit card bill, all while I have my sleeping baby in my arms, I would have looked at you and be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm gonna have a baby? Yeah, so we got the one daughter. It's pretty easy. Think of it as kind of playing like a 2-on-1 zone defense. It's me and my wife versus our kid, which is great on those nights when she doesn't want to put on her jammies, so she runs down the hallway naked. So I gotta call her, hey, we got a runner. Cut her off in the dining room. I'll get her in the kitchen. So that's pretty easy. But January, we're gonna switch to a man-to-man, 2 versus 2. And a lot of people are asking me now, well, what do you want the next kid to be? You want another girl or you want to have a boy? And I say, no, as long as they're healthy, it doesn't matter to me. But deep down inside, I think I just want to have another girl. I mean, now, don't get me wrong, I don't want to deal with the hormones and the dating when she's older, but that's what my wife is for. If I have a boy, as the father, I'm responsible of teaching him manly things. How to change oil, how to rotate tires, how to shotgun a beer. Stuff I don't know how to do. If I have another girl, I just tell her to do what I did. Marry someone who'll do it for you. No, it's crazy. My daughter's 3 years old. She's growing up so fast. Everyone says that they grow up so fast. And she's 3 years old and she's already into makeup, which is just crazy. It's like, man, I didn't get into makeup till I was at least 12. Definitely not looking forward to potty training the next kid. Now, I know I said technology is great, but there is no technology that can make potty training easier. There is no app for that, believe me. In fact, I actually think potty training should be a form of punishment for low-level criminals. The judge would be like, I sentence you to 3 years in jail or 6 months of potty training. And if I'm the lawyer, I'm saying, take the jail sentence, dude. Take the jail sentence. I had a friend who has a small kid ask me for some tips on potty training. I said, you gotta bribe them. Tootsie Rolls. You use Tootsie Rolls. If you go, you get a Tootsie Roll. And praise, like over-the-top praise. It's just so over-the-top that it makes you sick. I'm talking like fairies and unicorns prancing around in an imaginary meadow behind you, and bubblegum raindrops falling from the sky, okay? Let me give you an example. What's your name? Kathy. Perfect. Kathy, pretend you're my daughter, and you just went potty for the first time. Something like this. Kathy, what did you do? You just went pee-pee in the potty. I'm so proud of you, honey. Come here, Kathy just went pee-pee in the potty. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Kathy, should we sing the pee-pee song? All right. Who went pee-pee in the potty? Kathy. Kathy. And you know what you get? You get a Tootsie Roll for being a good girl. Here you go. And potty training doesn't stop at home. It goes with you. When you're at the store and your daughter has to go, you got to take them because then it just messes everything up. So we're at the store with my wife one night and I got to go potty. And she doesn't want me to take her. She wants Mama. Anytime. Mama, take me. But Mama's busy, so all right, I'm going to take you. So I pick her up, and the first thing she does is this. So then I grab her, and I got her like holding her tight in like this bear hug thing, and she starts screaming, I don't want you, put me down, I want Mommy, give me back to Mommy. And we're walking through the store, and she's screaming, I'm getting hot and sweaty, kind of like I am right now, and I swear I heard someone on the other side of the store say to their wife, honey, isn't that the guy we saw in the van taking pictures at the park? Thanks, guys.